They're all in line. They're off in the Senator Ken Maddy. And it is G Indy and Angel Sense out quickly for the lead. On their outside, Lagertha. These three with the most early speed time limit away running in fourth position. Superstition is right there in fifth, and she's only 2.5 lengths off the lead early on as they continue up the backstretch. Ambassador Luna's there to her outside. Then Aqua Seaform Shame was riding the rail, racing 4 from the front. At the back of the pack is Anna Fantastic, and Hear My Prayer around the far turn. Angel Sense on top by 3/4 of a length. Lagertha to the outside second. G Indy looks for running room on the inside. Superstition's got to do better. She's losing ground now as they arrive at the final furlong. It is Angel Sense on the rail. Time limit is coming on with G Indy. Now it's these two, G Indy and Time Limit, coming down to the wire together. And it is going to be G Indy. Time Limit was second. Hear My Prayer was third. And then Aqua Seaform Shame.
G Indy would not be denied today. She was tactical early, put herself in a good position, and able to finish the job late, Scott.
She sat just off the pace, and that pace came from Angel Sense as we thought it could. And this Keeneland graduate able to get there and get the jump on the 5, because the 5 was always tracking. There's the 2 down on the inside. G Indy and Umberto always keeping that gap open as an option, not allowing himself to get pinned in. Michelle, right here, or he's still down on the inside, I should say, but right here is where that gap comes. He could have been locked up in there, but things open up enough for him to take advantage of the energy that this filly had late.
Once again, we talk about the turn back in distance here. Previously went the 3/4 of a mile, now cutting back to just 5/8 of a mile and getting the job done in a nice fashion. Always able to hold off that 5. They could have gone around again. I don't think the 5 was going to get by.
Huge effort from the 1, who finishes third here.
Terrible break.
She walked out of the starting gate. What happened for her right out of the gate?
It looked like she broke out of the gate and then almost like she propped or stopped her front legs from moving for a second. I don't know if she saw something or, just hesitated, and then she had to get into stride. We thought she would be on or near the lead, and instead she ends up at the back of the pack. Still coming with the closing kick, though, is pretty impressive.
Isolated look there at your winner, and how responsive, Scott, was this filly to Umberto's cues. As soon as he shook those reins, she knew what her job was today.
Because if she doesn't, then you've got a tired horse backing up right in front of you. So taking the cues from Umberto Rispoli was key. And let's go back and look at the 1 horse, Hear My Prayer, who just breaks slowly and, as you said, Michelle, just kind of breaks away from the field, kind of shies away from the competition towards the inside. And so often we see these horses in sprints. I mean, I feel like we say it, I've said it 8 million times in the last 6 months. It's hard to win from post 1 if you are not quick away from the gate, and she was not quick away from the gate.
But it looked like what happened was when a horse is standing in the starting gate, you want to rock them backwards so all of their weight is on their hindquarters and they can use that to propel them forward once the gate's open. What happened with her is it looked like her weight was really on her front feet. So when the gates open, instead of having any power behind her to push, she ended up kind of bending her knees and going in a downward position. So she missed that whole first beat where she should be launching out instead.
6-1 on G Indy, your winner, as she trots back to have her picture taken. Let's take one more look coming away from the starting gate. So yeah, she just kind of stutter steps, as you say, breaks towards the inside. And right here with this isolated look in the camera shot, I mean, she's last.
Yeah.
She's instantly last, 4 jumps away from the starting gate.
I'll say this, really good job there by JJ Hernandez. You see, he didn't panic. He didn't take a hold of her. He gave her her head and allowed her to find her own stride, and he never hurried her along. Even though he knows that she likes to be up close, he was like, hold on, we're just going to take this as it comes. And that gave her the confidence to be able to finish the race from a different position than she's used to being in.
Speaking of confidence, how about for the jockeys here, Scott, as we begin this championship weekend? How important is it for them to go out there and to gain the confidence and the boost of a victory on the earlier portions of the card?
Any victory at any point in time in the card is going to boost you moving forward, because we will see these riders get on a roll. So when you see them win races, you've got to pay attention to them in the upcoming races.
Your Keeneland sales graduate results for the Senator Ken Maddy are brought to you by Keeneland's November breeding stock sale, which begins on November the 10th. We are just days away, November 10th through the 19th. $15.40 back for the victory.